to a remarkable story. A Greece woman is thankful to be alive after she was brutally attacked with a machete in April by her then boyfriend. Earlier this week, that man pleaded guilty to the assault. He will spend 20 years in prison. Meantime, the victim now sharing a message of hope and resilience.
I'll never be a victim. I'm not going to be a victim.
Tina Schreib is looking at life a lot differently. On April 18th, she was brutally attacked by her boyfriend of 7 years, 54-year-old David Lampman of Greece. Lampman used a machete in the assault, which caused Schreib to lose her hand and enough blood where she says the odds of survival were against her.
Everybody knows the physical abuse part of it, and there wasn't any of that. It was the mental abuse part of it, and it was the gaslighting. It was the, trying to demean me, trying to make me feel like I was less than what I knew I was. It was a lot of just putting his stuff onto me.
In the years spent together, Schreib says there was no physical abuse, but instead unresolved issues that began to spiral, which is when she went to end the relationship.
It just seems like to me another casualty to somebody giving in to their demons, not working on themselves, not taking care of or being responsible for their actions, their mental health, and that their mental health affected me to a point where I almost died. I'm not angry at him. I don't hate him. There's no reason I'm not going to give room, head space to that, or energy, and it's just kind of sad.
On Monday, Lampman took a plea deal in court for assault with an intent to harm. He will spend the next 20 years in prison. Schreib says prosecutors spent weeks combing through the evidence, weighing whether or not to charge him with murder or attempted murder. Avoiding a trial, she says, was key.
It was a big, huge relief. I was stressing on that big time, because not remembering the incident, there was going to be many triggers at trial that either would cause a PTSD episode or would trigger a memory, which I am comfortable not remembering. It just would have been very, very tough.
Schreib is now focused on the road ahead and her future. She'll receive a prosthetic arm in 6 months after making a full recovery, a remarkable one, and spending 2 months in the hospital. She's also getting back to some of the things she loves.
I was really happy to find out that I can still cook. I make amazing meals still, and I just never get frustrated with anything. My photography, same way. I had to figure out how am I going to hold the phone, and hit the button and do all that. And there's solutions for everything. And I like a good challenge.
Just truly inspirational in having this conversation with her today. Meantime, David Lampman will be sentenced in mid-December. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse of any kind, there is help available locally. We're going to have resources from the Willow Domestic Violence Center along with this story on our website, rochesterfirst.com.